Good evening, Internet. Let's discuss a very serious issue that is facing our modern era, at least depending on who you ask. Cyberbullying is a major threat that is facing our world today, and we just don't know how to face this new looming threat. I'm kidding. Most of us have already learned how to deal with this issue, and I don't want to minimize the crisis that is cyberbullying, but it is a solution that most people have already figured out. The main people who seem to be freaking out about cyberbullying are these adults who live their entire life without ever communicating online. And yet, if you have spent any time socializing on the internet, you really do know how to solve the cyberbullying crisis. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to minimize the impact bullying has on people, even cyberbullying, because it is a real issue, that is a problem that people struggle with. There are people who've literally killed themselves over just being bullied exclusively on the internet. It's a real thing. It does happen to people. It is a problem. The thing is, though, is that so many people seem to be struggling with how to solve this issue. But it's pretty simple. And this may seem like me kind of being insensitive towards the topic, but here it is. Yeah. This may seem like bullying in itself. Cyberbullying, actually, since this was a tweet by Tyler, the Creator, a famous rapper, who's actually kind of known for being in real life troll, yet he's not wrong. The thing is that this tweet, while not phrased in the gentlest of ways, this is the solution to cyberbullying. You can go out and you can try and attack the cruel monsters that live on the internet, or you can just get up and walk away. And that seems like a cop-out. That may seem like a ill-fitted solution, but as someone who's spent most of their life socializing with assholes on the internet, I can tell you this is guaranteed to work every single time. In fact, this emergency eject button is my favorite part of the internet. It's due to this escape route that everyone has, that you can just do so much more on the internet that you can't do in real life. In real life, I'm very cautious. I'm very careful about what I say and who I say it to. On the internet, if you're smart enough about how you use your identity and where you're talking, and more importantly, how you're talking, you will always have this ripcord escape switch option. You can just bounce. You never have to worry about dealing with bullies. You don't have to. You can just go. Start up a new life, create a new username, and just go right back into the conversation if you want to. Multiple accounts are a useful thing when dealing with bullies, but it's not just bullies. You can start talking to anybody you would never talk to in real life. Bam, if it gets uncomfortable, just get out. If you want to discuss topics that are very controversial, that you'd be very scared to approach, or to express your opinion that you've always felt but were too nervous about saying in public, you can do that now without fearing repercussion. As long as you're talking about it in the right way, you always have that escape route, that eject button. So when you think about it, the issue isn't actually cyberbullying. When you have this option, you can always get out. The real issue, the people who struggle, the people who have literally killed themselves, their problem wasn't the bullies. It was that they didn't have a way out. It could be that they were using a Facebook account that they couldn't just get rid of. It could be that their real name was attached and they were starting to receive hate in real life. So the issue isn't how do we deal with the bullies, it's how do we ensure that everyone has that escape route, that everyone has their eject button ready and working. Because sometimes all you can really do is just walk away. Something to sleep on. I hope you have a good night, Internet.